Hey YouTube, this is Mixie Tarot. So I'm coming to you guys with a video because I got a hit this morning before I woke up that there's going to be a hurricane. I'm thinking it's going to be like a category 3. I don't think that this is going to hit until August. I have a feeling it's going to happen during the Republican convention. I can tell you that what I saw in the vision was it's going towards Florida. I feel like it's coming from the Gulf of Mexico and it's going to head to Florida. I don't see it actually developing in the Atlantic. I see this as something developing in the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to head towards Florida. It's going to head towards Florida. So I just wanted to, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get a feel for it. So I'm just going to do a read on it and see if that impression is accurate. So like I said, I think it's going to hit in August. This is something that's going to happen in August, maybe the earlier part of August. I know that there haven't been a ton of hurricanes developed this season, but I do think that there's a significant one. It looks like a category 3, and I see it heading towards Florida. I'm feeling, for whatever reason, Alabama is really significant too. There might be something smaller that's going to affect Alabama the most as well. Okay. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Angels, can you show me the hurricane, the category 3? Show me the category 3 hurricane that I got in my vision this morning. Show me the category 3. Show me the category 3. Show me the category 3 hurricane that I saw this morning. Okay, you guys, I'm sorry that I paused for a minute, but I really had to take a look at this map that showed up in the wealth card. Okay, so far I have 3 cards regarding that category 3 hurricane. So for me, this is just if any of you guys know anything about hurricanes, they usually have a tail at the beginning and a tail at the end. So this really does, even though it doesn't have the other tail going this way, this really does look like what a hurricane would look like in meteorology. You have the rain pouring, you have drops pouring out of this cup, and you have drops coming out of this cup. So it's not a lot of rain here, but of course with a hurricane you're going to get a ton of rain, but that's not what's most significant in this card. That's how I should put it. Not that you're not going to get a lot of rain with a hurricane, because you definitely will. That's what hurricanes do. But I think what the card is trying to point out is that that's not the part that's going to be the most significant in the hurricane. The thing that people would have to worry about with this hurricane is going to be the wind. You see this gold circle around, and there's like lines, like wind going around it. It's going to cause a lot of wind damage and a lot of tornadoes. That's going to be the most devastating, damaging part about this hurricane, is the tornadoes and the wind damage. And then the wealth card came out. Don't look at the wealth part. Look at the map. look at the map here. The card actually did come in reverse, but if you look at it in the upright position, here you have North America, you have the Atlantic. I think this is the Gulf of Mexico here, and you see the bar is going across Florida here on this bottom part. The bar is going across Florida. Now I could be wrong because you see the clouds here. It looks like it would be more in the Caribbean Atlantic area over, well, more the Caribbean. The Atlantic would be over here, but this is more the Caribbean, and this is the Gulf of Mexico. So I could be wrong. It could be coming in from the Caribbean, but like I said, I felt like it was heading for Florida, and I feel like it's coming in August. And then we have an A here. We got that A. That could just be confirmation that August is the month. Like maybe I'm reading into the card too much, but that bar here is definitely going across Florida. I feel like Florida is the target. Angels, is there anything else regarding the hurricane, the Category 3 hurricane? Anything else regarding the Category 3 hurricane? Again, this is just going, of course, going to cause a lot of grief. Don't look at the drug use, and don't look at the fact that the monkey is trapped. Look at the words torment and grief. I just feel like there's not something else that we need in addition to the coronavirus. I mean, that would be devastating to not only have to deal with the coronavirus, and the coronavirus is already really bad in Florida, but then to have to deal with a hurricane hitting Florida, that's just like a recipe for disaster. Again, I really think that you see this man is hanging and there's water and trees in the background. To me, it looks like a swamp. But maybe I'm reading too much into it. But to me, it definitely looks like a swamp. Okay. So I just wanted to do like a quick read on the hit that I got on a Category 3 hurricane. Like, it may not happen, but I did get the hit, and it looks like it came out in the cards as well. My coordinates may be off, but I feel like it's going to develop in the Gulf of Mexico. The cards in the wealth card, it looks like it's going to be the Caribbean or the Atlantic, but I think it's the Gulf of Mexico, and I do think it's going to hit Florida, and it wouldn't be surprising if it hit around the time of the Republican convention. With that being said, Mixie Tarot out. You guys have a blessed one.